Hello everyone, very good evening and once again welcome back to the session. So today here we are back with a new topic. So first of all, thank you all for joining the session and thanks to all those who are watching our recorded videos as well. So we have completed a particular set of topics related to Python where we have started our journey with introduction to Python, the importance of Python, and then moving forward with data types, operators, variables, functions, right? Modules. And today we are here with packages. So friends, here the other day when Ashutosh and Bharat were explaining what is a module, and even I have given you a code, explained you a code where you can create your own modules also. So modules are it's saved file by you people. So here, when we are talking about a Python package, it is a collection of modules, and these modules, they are related to each other. So there is relationship between 2 or 3 modules, or hundreds of modules, all those put together in the same package. So when any module from an external package is required when you're writing in a program, that package can be imported and its module can be put for use. So any Python file whose name is a module's name, okay, it is with the what you say is the names property without .py extension, right? It is a module. If you don't have .py extension, it is a module. So a package is nothing but it is a directory of Python modules. It has one more additional file which is called as _init_.py file. So this is a alone file which is helping us to distinguish a package from a directory where it is supposed to have multiple Python scripts. So when we talk about packages, packages are nested to multiple depths if each corresponding directory contains its own init.py file. So when you import a package, only the methods and the classes in this init.py file of that package are directly visible to you. So it is nothing but now we can conclude saying package is considered as a collection of tools, and that is helping all the programmers, that means all of us, to initiate one particular code. Okay, and the good thing about this Python package is it is acting like a user variable interface for any source code. So this feature, it is allowing the Python package to work at a defined time for any script you write in the runtime. So that is what we can say that to put it in a crisp note, that the difference between a Python modules and packages. So Python module and a package. Package is consisting of init.py file, okay, for every user-oriented script. However, the same does not apply to the modules in runtime for any script specified by the users. But a module is just a file. It contains a Python script in runtime for the code, which you have to specify to the users. A package, it also modifies a user-interpreted code, okay, and in such a manner that it gets operated very, very easily. So a module will have a unit namespace with the variables, and also it can have constants, it can have variables, it will have old value, it will have new value. Okay, it is generally on a single file. Like if you remember the other day I showed you 3 to 4 area calculations I have written custom function. I dumped them into one py file called as area_function. Right? It is only a one single file. So there are some usually utilized tools that are allowing the programmers to build a new platform, okay, with the help of the modules. so that, the execution thing becomes very, very easy and better. So the installation or the whatever the packages are available throughout the library in runtime as well is very, very easy. Okay, so like if we start with Python packages, friends, we all know that people who are already working with different machine learning algorithms, people who want to like a data analyst or a data engineer for creating pipelines, here they use different packages, right? Because the requirement is different. And you may not wonder that if I'm not wrong, 26,000 packages plus, not exactly 26 or 25,000 packages, but 25,000 plus packages is what a round figure we can say they're available in Python. It's not written by one single person. There's a community who are working behind, and they are getting updated every, here and there time. They're getting updated, where earlier we used to use math package, now it got dumped into numpy package. We were having statistics, it got dumped into scipy package. So enhancement is there because community is working. That's where different versions of Python, when they are popping up, old version libraries, like new version libraries, whatever you are getting, they are not working in old wala are not working in new. So everything updation is something what you have to do. So to start off with, many packages, friends, we have here. But the first basic package, what we usually do all the arithmetic operations, all the mathematical operations, what we do, it is numpy package. Then we have all the mathematical operations is numpy. Like, what we have as a normal calci till our 10th standard. Maybe in intermediate also we used to carry a calci where normal basic math operations can be performed. That is your numpy. But when we have crossed our, we are into our PG and graduation level, we were not working with the normal basic calcis. Something advanced calculations is what we have expected to do. More elaborated outputs we want, rather than what numpy is giving. So the extension, or we can say it is the father of your numpy, SciPy, or people call it as SciPy package, which is helping us to do next level of mathematical operations. Like, we do sine inverse, cos inverse, tan h, hyperbolic functions. So which is next way of, using performing operations on the numbers. So then like that, you have for packages, matplotlib, advanced visualizations, you have Seaborn package, right? And the man of the show, sklearn, scikit-learn, right? That particular package is having all the machine learning algorithms, what we are learning as a part of our data science or data analysis, right? So, Bharat.
Yeah, yes, Deepti.
Yeah. Can you explain me what does NumPy stands for?
Well, like you said, NumPy is basically used for numerical, or we can say that it is a numerical Python, which is short, numerical Python, short for NumPy. Okay, it is a library which has multi-dimensional array objects. Okay, so why do we use these? Why do we use these n-dimensional array? Is you get to expose these array interfaces, or you can use to return the array. You have this method called as returning the array. Okay, so basically what happens is you're creating a n-dimensional array from any of the exposed array interfaces.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what we deal with. Okay, when you say numpy array, it is basically it's not giving you any data type except for, even if you type the type command and see what kind of a data, it will directly show you the array. the n-dimensional array is what you will get.
Okay.
It is different from that of a list.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, Bharat. So let me just share my screen and ask you something. Yeah, Bharat. Output of this. Just let
Okay.
me 1 minute.
Yes, now it is clear. Let me.
I just guess it. You need not.
Yes. I'm trying to understand. We are using arrays in it. Definitely. So we are also dealing with numpy. What I will do is I will execute and show you the output.
Yeah.
Yes. You can stop sharing the.
You can copy the question. Bharat, you're on mute. Bharat, you're on mute.
Yes. First, whenever you deal with any package, you can start with that particular library name or package name, or you can give also the shortcut.
Okay.
Okay. So when I execute the code that you have displayed, this is what we get 10, 20, and you know
30.
10,
So
20.
it is nothing but, you are restricting it that age should be integer type,
That is correct.
right? Though you give 10.1, 20.1, 30.1,
Mhm.
when you do this indexing, it will give you 10, 20, 30 only, because you are giving here the data type is equal to dt, but dt is restricting it from getting your type as integer type,
Yes.
right? np dot int 8. So age is always an integer type, so it is just giving you 10, 20, and 30.
Here we are specifying those values.
Yeah. Okay. Bharat, what is this? When we talk about NumPy packages, there is something called as I function.
Yeah, yes, yes, Dipti,
Oh,
there is.
it's not I, it's EYI, our I
Correct,
function.
correct. I see. Usually what happens is programmers get confused with the I. When we say I in loops, we use a specific
Iterator.
term,
Mhm.
iterator. They get confused with the I function. Okay. So when you're dealing with I function, what happens is this particular thing is representing. In fact, you have the syntax. When you start with syntax, let me show you the syntax as well. Okay. Fine. This
So
is the packet,
to yeah,
or I
to
will.
yeah. So to explain our viewers, every time we need to use the tagline that it should be numpy.ey. right? Without surname, I is not identified in the environment. And these are inbuilt packages, friends, which are already available. Only thing we are doing from our end is we are retrieving it to continue our work or our required condition to be satisfied. Yeah, Bharat, you continue. You are writing, right? So I'm just.
Yes. Yeah. So this is the syntax. Why? See, since I've already imported this particular package, I'm just writing it as np.i. Okay. So in these function I, we have to pass the parameters. We need to understand what parameters should we pass. Okay, there are certain parameters that you have to pass. That is, there is this one thing, number of rows that you want in your output array. Okay, and then you also have the number of columns that you want in your output array. We have to pass the number of rows and the number of columns. Okay. In fact, this is optional. You can, or you, if you want, you can, or if you want, you can just ignore the fact. Okay. And then you also have to represent, or you can also pass the index of the diagonal. Okay, basically index, and the default index is 0. Okay, so you can pass 0 as the value that will be your diagonal, main diagonal. Okay, and then you also have few things as arguments is the D types. D types is the keyword. It represents the data type of the array that needs to be written. Okay, so none of these arguments are mandate. You can, or you can ignore the fact. Okay, and then you also have the order that you need to pass. So what order does is it will let you show, or in fact, okay, let me put this way. What happens is, in order, it will showcase, or it will represent whether the output should be stored in C or F. Okay, basically the memory, order in memory. And then you also have the like function. Okay, like function is basically line, right? Okay, since we are talking about like, friends, whoever has joined the session now, please like the video so that it reaches more number of people and more number of people get benefited out of this. Okay, that is the like function that we are talking about. It is the array prototype. So we can also use like as a function as an argument, or you can also use like or array underscore like object. Okay. So that is about the I function that you're dealing with. So what happens is, when you're using the I function, it returns the type of array where all the arguments are equal to 0 index. However, there is an exception. The exception is, you have these k value where you are passing the index, okay, where k to the power of nth, that is an exception. And you also have diagonals whose values are equal to 1. Okay, so that is all about I function. Anything, Deepti, that you would like to add, or I missed out on something?
Yes, can you show the viewers, right, what to write,
Yes.
how it is going to work? Because you have explained
Yes,
it. Yeah, you
I
can
can do
give
that.
I.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, let me pass this. Okay. Simply write my array is equal to np
Okay.
dot I. Okay. And then these are the arguments that I can pass.
Yeah, you can give k equal to 1, leaving the default value, right? If you give k equal to 1, we can find the difference.
You want me to take it as 1?
Yeah, k equal to 1.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
3.
I'll do k equal to 1 rather than using any other value.
That
I'll just...
even I mean the same. K equal to
1. Okay. So I just wanted to show the difference. So that is the reason I'm passing k equal to 1. And then I want to print.
1. Print. Yeah.
I'll use a print statement. I'll say print my array. All right. Now let me execute. If I execute, so this is what your I function does. The diagonal, if you're able to see the diagonal value,
Yeah.
okay, you're passing k is 1.
So first we have to import. Yeah, thanks, Bharat. Just a minute. So we are importing the numpy module and we are using numpy.I function to create an array with 3 rows. And the ones should start on index 1 of the array. Right? That's what k means. K represents here index, as Bharat already explained you. If you're not giving anything, it takes the default value 0.
0.
And the main diagonal will be 0 actually. Okay. But what we are giving, we said k equal to 1. So it started with the indexing 1, first index. Start on the index 1 of the array. So the output is stored in the variable what you have created. It's giving us the output. But one more change, if you can do it, can you give np.I 2 instead of 3, 2 rows?
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. And d type as integer.
I can do that.
Just
I will
change.
add simply, I'll just say my array is equal to, simply it would be np dot I. I'm using the same I function. There's no change. There's no alternative. So this time I will pass 2 and then d type. We also talked about d type. That is the data type, the actual data type. It would be, I'm
Integer.
passing it as integer. Now I will print my array. Now you see the difference. Okay. Now, see, you are dealing with basically, okay, let me help you understand this part. So, to add to the point, we do not have to, import the package every time that we use. Okay. So here, if you look at this, the integer, we are able to print the variable, okay? And the data type of the array, you are passing it as integer. So what is happening is the output is getting stored in this particular array, my array. Okay, where you are also passing the index initially. How many index you pass? 2 basically, correct? So that is the difference, Deepti.
Got it. Yes. Okay, let me just share my screen. Will you stop? Correct, please. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Bharat. What is the output of the following code? Again, its favorite numpy with an array and something what we studied.
Okay, so like we said, we are dealing with n-dimensional array. We'll deal with the function called as percentile. Okay, so let me look at the code. Okay, we have values. All right. All right, Dipti, I will execute.
Okay, so let's stop.
Yes. Okay. Let me execute this since I already have. Okay. So I'll be using the same values that you used, Dipti. Is equal to my array and then 7 comma 10 comma.
Meanwhile, let our friends try the output and put in the chat. Even before Bharat gives the answer for this. What will be the answer for this, friends?
Let us look whose
Yeah, going to give it before
answer
you.
is popping up first.
Yes.
The percentage. Percentile, basically percentile, percentage.
Yeah. Percentage and percentile is one of the biggest difference, we need to know.
That
So
is correct.
whenever you are comparing yourself, see, I got 900 marks and Bharat got 950 marks. I'm comparing my marks with Bharat marks, it is called as percentile, 900 with 950. If I'm comparing my marks 900 with 1000, it is called as percentage calculation.
Correct.
Okay, so 950 Bharat got, we are comparing with the highest mark in the class, that is percentile.
So here is what we get as 8.5. So what I did here is I was trying to calculate the percentile in this particular array.
Answers, friends. Bharat is about to execute it. Yeah, Bharat, you can continue.
Yes. So what I did is I was trying to calculate the 50th percentage. So here I'm passing 50 as my percentage, and then it is looking at the median. I'm trying to look at the median. So since there are 6 elements, my 6 elements are 7, 10, 2, 4, 13, and 16. Okay. Since there are 6 elements in this particular array, there are 2 middle elements. Okay. Mid elements, which will be 7 and 10. So it is trying to calculate the median. Right? How are you trying to calculate the median? It is simply by doing 7 plus 10 divided by 2. It is giving me 8.5. This is how you deal with percentile function.
Okay, so it is taking median means the ordered data, right?
That is correct.
So it will sort it on its own. It will take the first. It will take the n plus 1 position. If
Right.
you have odd, so it will take the So when you do it ordering, it is 7 plus 10 by 2. 50th percentile means median, friends. Right? It is called as median. So you got the after sorting it either in ascending order or descending order, you pick up the middlemost values, divide by 2, that is your median value. That's what represents here 50th percentile. Okay? Yeah, thanks, Bharat. That's correct. 8.5.
Yes. If we change this value here, the output also will change ultimately. That is obvious. So that the approach will be different.
That we have to talk about again, the quantiles and quartiles.
That is correct. Quartiles. That is where quartiles will come into picture.
Okay. Thanks, Bharat. Yeah, you can stop your share. So that's it for today, friends. We have started with the packages. Long way to go with packages. We have 26,000 packages, so we are not going to deal with everything, but which is relevant to us is what we are going to cover.
Yes, I would like to just back that information. So the packages we're talking about, the libraries, packages, modules, all put together, there are close to, 130,000 packages, libraries, all the small ones, the big ones, all put together, there are close to 130,000 packages.
Okay, it's not 26.
Yes. So that is because, see, what happens is there is advancement happening. There is
Maybe
upgradation.
it is related to what I read is about machine learning or something like that. Not
Yes,
relevant
correct.
to all the
So what
modular.
I gave you the number is the entire in package
Yeah.
in Python programming,
Yeah.
entire number is close to 130. Probably while we are doing these session, it might also have a chance that they again go back to 150,000 packages. So something because
Today,
every time these things get advanced.
today something works, tomorrow it will not work because you need to update. So recently, even I have updated my pip function also, which was not working because I was having an old version of Anaconda Navigator. Okay, friends. So thank you all for joining in, and please like, share, and subscribe our channel. Please post your comments. Your reviews are very, very important. So we are trying our best to get something important to you people so that you can, prepare well for the interview, so that you'll get an idea what are the questions people are expecting from you, right? Because it is an ocean, Python, anything, any point can be popped up, can be asked, which we don't know. So if at all you just give in the form of comments, definitely we'll get in touch with those questions and we'll present here so that it will be useful for other people, those who have missed the live sessions. So thank you once again. Have a great day. Good night.
To not miss these live sessions, please click on the bell icon to receive the notifications regularly so you can set up your calendar. Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you.
Have a good day.